New survey from the state's Division of Homeland Security is taking a closer look at the mental health of first responders. Natalie Kutchko joins us now with the responses gathered by the state and its impacts here at home. Natalie.
Teresa, about 6,000 first responders were surveyed across New York State. Of them, more than 70% reported negative impacts to home life, physical health, and family relationships. Locally, faith leaders on the ground say agencies they are in crisis mode.
Right now, the morale is super low. We're in a crisis, I believe, with first responders, especially police officers.
Elisa DeMora serves as president for Flower City Chaplains, rooted in resources for our first responders, specifically the Rochester Police Department. A new survey from the state's Division of Homeland Security is tackling the topic of mental health for those essential workers, the data bringing concerns to the forefront.
There is actually a tremendous amount of acknowledgement that mental health is an issue for first responders, and that's really good news. And there is also a real willingness to want and to want help, but there are real barriers, and it's our job to remove those barriers. Things like stigma, things like worry that the leadership of your department is going to look differently at you if you ask for help. And then some really tangible ones, like, is someone going to take my pistol permit away? All of that plays a role in the sort of gap between the people who know that they should be seeking help and need help and willingness to get help.
The survey is the first of its kind for New York State. Commissioner Bray says she hopes going forward it will enable the state to more closely assess what first responders need in times of crisis. Groups like Flower City Chaplains offer counseling around the clock for the RPD, but say even a simple check-in can go a long way.
They're facing things that they've never faced before. When officers say, when they're walking into Wegmans or they're going on the street and somebody just says, hey, thank you for your service, you have no idea what an impact you're doing for that officer and how they appreciate it.
The state plans to continue this assessment, hoping to get more responses in the future. We will have more on the state's results along with resources from the Flower City Chaplains on our website, rochesterfirst.com. Back